right before we jump into this video, if you haven't signed up for the FroKnowsPhoto email list, you can do so. Click on the screen right now inside the orange box. It's going to take you over to the site, put your name, email address in it, hit send it, and I will send you a free guide to capturing motion in low-light situations. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com here at Alan's Camera because I am purchasing, I guess, the only Canon that's going to be in my bag as of now. This is the Canon EOS 7D Mark II. That's right. Everybody's been waiting for this bad boy. Now, I'm going to do an unboxing and sniff test, but coming soon, I'm going to do a real-world review. Put it through its paces, see how it really works, and let you guys decide when you look at some of the JPEGs and RAW files what you think about it. But I'm going to tell you everything I think about it as well, and now let's unbox it and sniff it. This is the kit version because the full bodies haven't come in yet, so this is the one I'm picking up right now, and I'll just dump the lens and all that good stuff. So, we've got cards, we have a disc, EOS Digital Solutions disc. I can throw it because I own it, right? I bought it, so I can throw it. Something else, a user's manual or two. There's like, oh, that's because manual, básico de instrucciones. All right, different languages, not just English. We have a charger. We have a cable for a charger. We've got the EOS 7D strap Mark II. We'll be replacing that with my own Black Rapid strap. And we have the new battery that goes for that. So there's the battery. Now what we really care about is the camera. We'll take a look at some of the specs. Ooh, it actually has some heft to it. That must be the magnesium alloy body in it. Do you know what it smells like? Do you like gumdrops? You know which gumdrop it smells like? Purple. It smells like a purple gumdrop, and I really like gumdrops. I did make a cheat sheet here because there are so many functions in this camera that I have to talk about, and I wanted to make sure I could hit those. So this camera's clocking in at $17.99. That means it's more expensive than Nikon's full-frame D610 as of right now. But this is not full frame. This is a cropped sensor camera. That means it's 1.6 magnification. It does 10 frames a second, which is what makes this a sports type camera. You get that extra magnification with the 1.6. You get the 10 frames a second with the only camera that's doing that. Well, you've got the 1DX that's doing something along those lines. You have the 65 autofocus points that are all cross type. That is one of those things that you haven't seen before. I've played with this at Photokina, and I can tell you that those focus points basically spread out to the edge. They are really nice. The camera is really extremely fast and shoots a ton of files. Now it has a dual Digix processor in there that's going to allow you to process up to, what is it? I think they said 1,000 JPEGs in a row before it stops. But more importantly, 31 RAW files or 19 of them RAW plus JPEG. I'll be shooting them in RAW to get those 31 in a row. That's 3.1 seconds of holding the shutter down before you fill up the buffer. Now I would assume that the buffer's pretty darn quick, writing the cards, writing stuff to the memory cards. You have a compact flash card and an SD card. Very nice to have both options put in there. 20.2 megapixels, not really going to worry about that too much. One of the only things I do worry about with the camera is the high noise. How is it going to be in low light situations? It does go to 16,000 natively, which is a long extended range, and it extends even further than that. But we'll see. It could be pretty good, but that is one of the things I want to look out for and really see how it works. Now on the back of the screen, I looked at it first and I was like, that looks small. Well, it's 3 inches, and most of the screens you see today are 3.2 inches. Not a big deal. Not going to knock it for something like that, but I will knock it for not being touchscreen. Why? Because this has the, what do they call this? They call this the dual pixel CMOS. We've seen that in the Canon 7D. And you could touch the screen and have it shift focus. Now they say it's almost as easy to do that in here by turning some dials. It can't be as easy as touching the screen as where you want it to focus. That's one thing that I would have liked to have seen because you have the ability and such an awesome feature for shooting video that I want to be able to touch the screen and tell it where to go. That's just something that I would like personally. Now it does 1080 at 60 frames. That's great for when you want to get that 60 frames and then slow things down later. I've hit almost everything on my list. Being that you shoot at 10 frames a second, a lot of people are going to motor drive. You have a 200,000 shutter actualization. It's rated for 200,000 for the shutter. 1/8,000th of a second. That's great for people shooting out in bright daylight when they're shooting sports. CF cards, SD card, I already said that. And I hit all of the rest of my notes. Now we can talk about what it's like and how it feels. Look, I don't take this dial up here and take it out of manual ever. It's going to stay in manual for me. It feels great in the hands. It's a little thicker than the D750 in terms of in this area, D750's full frame. This is not full frame. It makes it hard to compare the two. This is meant for a specific purpose. This may be a good wedding camera. This is definitely a great sports camera, especially with the extra reach. Now, when I put it through its paces, I'm going to use it at some kind of sporting event. That is what it's meant for, and that is where I'm going to test it out, because the autofocus, I'm thinking, is going to be pretty darn good, and the speed obviously is good. The one thing to watch out for in the Canons, I've always felt that in the higher ISO, they are more muddy. It's a little more of just a mushy looking file, opposed to on the Nikons, it's more of a sharper file at the higher ISOs, but I'm really looking forward to this. Buttons seem to be perfectly fine in the spots where they're at. Very simple, easy to use. You got your battery down here. I'm sure we could buy a grip at some point. Pop-up flash, built-in GPS. Other than that, it's like all the other Canon bodies that you've been used to. If you go from a 5D Mark III and you throw one of these in the bag, or you have a 1DX and you throw one of these in the bag, it's not going to be a problem holding it. It feels substantial. It weighs a lot. Well, it doesn't weigh a lot. Feels good. Fine in the hands. And it smells like a gumdrop that's purple. So other than that, I'm looking forward to trying this out. This is the one that I purchased, so I did buy this. For anybody that's wondering, I will be using it, and it will be mine, and then I'll figure out what to do. But I do want to hear from FroVader. Let's hear what FroVader has to say.
Hello, everybody. Yes, this is dust on my helmet because there's been nothing new from Canon for me to talk about. But now in my hands, the 7D Mark II. Oh, yes. It's almost like a Death Star Part 2, but we haven't really made that one yet. This camera, greatest ever made. Don't even think about saying that a Nikon is better. There's no Nikon better than this. This is almost like having the Force in your pocket. It's that good. That's what I think about it. I can't wait to see what Jared, a.k.a. FroKnowsPhoto, does with it, because I think he does a really good... That guy's really good looking. Have you seen his button jeans? It looks really good. But back to the camera... Ooh, it's so pretty. It's in that great color of black. Black's my favorite color, so I really, you can't go wrong. All right, I'm done. This is the best camera ever. Let's send it back to Jared.
All right, thank you, FroVader, for whatever you had to say, because it's always very understandable. But guys, this thing is something I'm really interested in trying out. Please stay tuned for a full-on real-world review. It's not ready yet. I'm going to take my time to get it right, because I want to do this camera justice, because I think it may be one of the best crop sensor cameras on the market at this point, and really can't wait to try it out. So there you have it, Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. So if you want to be notified when the real world review comes out on the 7D Mark II, go ahead, click up on the screen right now to become a subscriber here on YouTube, and you will be notified when that review goes live.